Deep within the folds of the multiverse, beyond the reach of mortal prayers and the grasp of time itself, lies the Cosmic Colosseum. This is no ordinary arena of sand and stone. Its floor is paved with the remnants of dead nebulae, and its pillars are the very foundations of gravity and light. Today, two titans of combat, from cultures separated by oceans and centuries, have been summoned to settle a question that has echoed through the halls of history. In the left corner, born from a stone egg fertilized by the breath of the wind and the essence of the heavens, stands the great sage equal to heaven. Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. He is a creature of pure rebellion, a master of 72 transformations, and a being who has erased his name from the book of life and death not once, but several times over. He carries the Ri-Yi-Jin-Du Bang, a black iron staff weighing nearly 9 tons that can grow to pierce the clouds or shrink to the size of a needle. His eyes, the golden gazing eyes, see through every illusion and peer into the very souls of gods. Facing him is the personification of the slaughter itself. Ares, the Greek god of war. While others seek strategy or glory, Ares seeks only the visceral thrill of the kill and the roar of the battlefield. He is the son of Zeus and Hera, the bane of mortals, and the most hated of the Olympians. Dressed in celestial bronze that glows with a terrifying, bloody light, he carries a spear that has tasted the blood of heroes and a shield that has turned back the tide of entire armies. Ares does not fight for justice or peace. He fights because war is his nature, his breath, and his only purpose. The air around him vibrates with the screams of 1,000 fallen warriors, a psychic aura of terror that would drive a lesser being to madness. The two combatants stare across the stardust. Wukong is leaning casually on his staff, a mischievous grin playing on his lips. Ares is a statue of concentrated rage, his hands white-knuckled around the shaft of the spear.
Is this the best that Olympus can send? A loud man in a shiny suit who smells like an old ironworks? I have fought the entire Jade army and survived the fires of the 8 trigrams brazier. You look like you would break before the first snack break.
Your tongue is as nimble as your tail, little beast. But words do not win wars. I have watched empires crumble and rivers run red with the blood of those who thought they were clever. You are nothing but a mountain animal playing at being a god. I will skin you and hang your fur from the gates of Thebes.
Without a moment of hesitation, Ares erupts. He does not move like a man, he moves like a landslide. The ground beneath him shatters as he launches himself forward, his spear a streak of lethal light aimed directly at Wukong's throat. The Monkey King does not flinch. At the last possible millisecond, he spins his staff. The collision produces a shockwave that sends ripples through the fabric of space, extinguishing nearby embers of stars. The sound is not a metallic clang, but a tectonic roar. Wukong uses the momentum of the strike to backflip into the air, landing softly on his somersault cloud. From the heights of the arena, he laughs, spinning his staff until it becomes a blur of black and gold.
Too slow, god of war. You hit like a falling rock, but I am the wind that moves around it.
Wukong plucks a handful of hairs from his chest and blows on them. In an instant, the arena is filled with hundreds of identical Monkey Kings, each wielding a copy of the iron staff. They swarm Ares like a golden tide. The Greek god roars in fury, swinging his massive shield in a wide arc. The shield bash pulverizes a dozen clones into smoke, but for every one he destroys, 3 more take its place. Ares is a whirlwind of bronze, his spear thrusting with surgical precision, piercing the hearts of the illusions. He is fueled by a divine rage that grows with every drop of sweat.
Clones, tricks, cowardice. Face me with your own strength, you hairy parasite.
Ares slams his spear into the floor of the Colosseum. A wave of pure, deific energy, the essence of Phobos and Deimos, fear and terror, radiates outward. The clones, though magical, are overwhelmed by the psychic weight of absolute war. They dissipate into nothingness. Wukong, sensing the shift in the battle, descends from his cloud. He is no longer grinning. He realizes that Ares is not just a brawler, he is the metaphysical concept of conflict itself. Wukong grows. His body expands until he is 100 feet tall, his muscles rippling like tectonic plates. This is his Faxion, the cosmic manifestation. He swings his staff, which has grown into a pillar the size of a skyscraper. Ares, refusing to be dwarfed, calls upon his own divine size. He becomes a titan of blood and bronze, his spear lengthening into a weapon that could pierce the moon. The two giants clash in the center of the universe. Each blow from Wukong's staff sends tremors through the dimensions. Ares catches a strike with his bare hand, the friction burning hot enough to create a new sun. He retaliates with a headbutt that cracks Wukong's skull, but the Monkey King's head is as hard as diamond, tempered by 500 years under the weight of the 5 elements mountain.
You want strength? I held the weight of the North Sea and the Sumera mountain on my shoulders while running across the world. Your little toys cannot hurt me.
I am the end of all things. I am the blade that finds the throat. You cannot outrun the war.
Ares manages to find an opening. He drives his spear deep into Wukong's side. The celestial bronze bites deep, and for the first time, Wukong feels the sting of mortality. But Wukong is not just one immortal, he has layers of immortality. He has eaten the peaches of immortality, drunk the heavenly wine, and consumed Lao Tzu's pills of longevity. His body heals the wound almost as soon as the spear is withdrawn. Wukong retaliates by shrinking his staff to the size of a needle and thrusting it into Ares' ear. Ares screams, a sound that echoes across the galaxies. He staggers back, clutching his head. Wukong does not relent. He transforms into a giant eagle and dives at Ares, claws extended. Ares transforms into a vulture, and they tear at each other in the sky. They shift shapes rapidly, a tiger against a lion, a dragon against a hydra, a bolt of lightning against a crashing wave. This is a battle of concepts as much as it is of physical forms. As the battle reaches its crescendo, the arena itself begins to dissolve. The cosmic pillars are cracking. Ares is panting, his golden blood, the ichor of the gods, staining his armor. He has never faced an opponent who simply refuses to die, who treats the most lethal wounds as minor inconveniences. Wukong, though tired, is still nimble. He realizes that to defeat the god of war, he must use more than just strength. He must use the one thing Ares lacks, wisdom and trickery. Wukong freezes time for a fraction of a second using his celestial spells. It is just enough. He creates a single, perfect illusion of himself. Ares, blinded by his bloodlust, lunges at the fake with all his remaining power, driving his spear through the image. As the spear passes through the empty air, Wukong appears behind the god. He delivers a strike with a Riyi Jingu bang, infused with all the weight of the mountains he once carried. The blow lands squarely on the back of Ares' head. The god of war is sent hurtling across the Colosseum, smashing through the final pillars of the arena. He crashes into the void of space, his armor shattered, his spear broken in two. He is not dead, for a god cannot truly die, but he is defeated, his spirit broken and his strength spent. The Monkey King shrinks back to his normal size. He adjusts his cap, cleans a bit of dust from his golden fur, and puts his staff behind his ear. He looks out into the void where Ares vanished.
You were a good workout, big man. But remember, war is just a loud noise. The mountain remains long after the storm has passed.
The battle concludes, leaving Sun Wukong as the undisputed victor of the Cosmic Colosseum. While Ares is a formidable force of nature, he is often portrayed in mythology as a god who can be wounded, driven off the battlefield, and even outsmarted by mortals like Diomedes or gods like Athena. Sun Wukong, however, is a being of layered immortality and infinite adaptability. His feats of strength, such as jumping to the end of the universe or carrying the weight of multiple mountains, far exceed the physical displays of the Greek god of war. In a fight of pure attrition and cosmic scale, the Monkey King's durability and versatility ensure his triumph over the raw, unbridled rage of Ares. The legends of these two warriors will continue to echo through the stars, but today, the heavens belong to the Monkey King. If you enjoyed this epic clash and want to see more gods and legends go head to head, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Comment below who you want to see in the arena next. Until next time, history is written by the survivors, but the legends are kept by us. From the 72 transformations of the great sage to the visceral bloodlust of the Olympian, find out who truly reigns supreme in a fight of pure strength and cosmic destruction. The pillars of the universe tremble as these two icons of mythology clash for eternal glory. Using logical arguments derived from their original mythologies, we determine the winner of this hypothetical duel. Experience the cinematic narration and deep dive into the lore of these legendary warriors.